Fella. It's not budging, but there's a little mouse down there. Guys, it's about 2 AM. I am just outside my offer. About to head up to Castell Dinas Bran to try some photography. Heading So, for those of you who aren't Welsh or don't speak Welsh, Dinas Bran. Dinas just means castle, fortification, that sort of thing. And Bran, if you think to Game of Thrones, Bran Stark is the Raven. Bran in Welsh actually means crow. That's why this little fella's here. So, yeah, it's the same with Lord of the Rings as well. A lot of mythical names and words come from the Welsh or Celtic languages, which I think is pretty cool. Right, crack on. Right then, so I've made it to the top. Had a quick little wander around the ruins here, and I'm using an app called PhotoPills, which shows you real-time augmented reality the position of constellations and in particular the Milky Way as well. So I'll turn around. Don't know if you can see just about some of the castle ruins there. The Milky Way, the ruins are here. The Milky Way right now is arcing up and over. So get myself set up and fire off a few test shots and see what we've got. Before I go any further as well, note that this whole blog or vlog is recorded entirely on Pixel 2, which is a phone I've had for about a month and a half now, and I've not really used the video feature on it with the camera, so this is a trial completely to see what the video quality is like. So I hope it's decent for you. I'm actually borrowing at the moment a Nikon D750 full frame camera off a fella who's in my camera club. He's very generously lent it to me for a music festival that I'm shooting, and the D750 especially has superb low light capabilities compared to my D750 crop sensor. Yeah, it's far superior. Not only that, but he also lent me his Nikon 14 to 24mm f2.8, which is an outstanding piece of glass. There's no way that I could afford it. So I'm going to be shooting with that tonight, and with probably just one composition I'll be comparing shots between the 7100 with my Tokina 11 to 16 2.8 lens and the 750 with the 14 to 24 lens. Obviously with the 1.5 times crop factor on the crop sensor, I'm going to be shooting at 11mm on that, which is equivalent to 16.5mm on the full frame camera. So when I get back home, we'll have a look through the images, see what we turn out with. Okay, so what I'm doing here is obviously I'm trying to shoot the Milky Way, but I'm trying to use the castle ruins themselves as my foreground. So there's a nice archway along with a couple of other bits of ruins which I'm looking straight ahead, and then the Milky Way should be, like I said, arcing over the top of it. So we're going to reel off a few shots and see what I come out with. And I've just shot off the first couple of images. I've started off with the D750 and straight away you can see it. The Milky Way is so obviously there. And I'm so excited. This is the first time I've ever photographed it. So I still need to just carry on playing around with my focus. Obviously I'm focusing to infinity, but you just need to adjust it that little bit. Exposure wise I'm sticking to around 10 to 20 seconds. Any longer than that and you'll start to get the stars blurring, obviously we're moving. So between 10 and 20 seconds just playing around, sticking at roughly f2.8, and also playing around with the ISO sort of between 1600 and 6400 or thereabouts, but I'll probably whack up a bit further just to see what it comes out with as well. Now I've just shot this composition that I was on about with the comparison between the two cameras, and on the screen on the back of the camera the Milky Way is actually far more obvious on the 7100, but once I get home, I mean the quality of the raw files from the 750 is phenomenal really. So I reckon a little bit of tinkering, then we'll have some cracking images coming out of there. And as you may have seen from some of my previous videos, I have started getting into my sort of landscape selfies. So tonight, obviously, I'm going to try out my first ever astro selfie. So I'm thinking of just setting the timer on the camera and just running up into one of the archways. I'll probably try a few different compositions with and without head torch shining and see what it comes out with. I'm so excited still. This is a really good night. Right then, I'm dead happy at the moment with the images that I've got so far. It's getting on for 3 o'clock. I've just heard the church in Llangollen dinging its bell. So it's 3 AM. I'm going to head back, get some sleep, and we'll go through these images tomorrow. So see you later.